introduce our guest this morning. So we will again learn about business, of course.
Yes. This time our topic is the essence of good branding.
Yes.
So we have a very talented young professional.
Yeah.
She is the managing director of Bizu Catering Studio, and she's also the founder of servehappy.ph. So let's all welcome Miss Audrey Tanco Uy.
Hi, ma'am. Morning,
Hello,
Miss
good
Audrey.
Hello,
Yes,
good
of
morning.
course, every sweet tooth, I think, knows Bizu.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope so.
Yeah, Miss Audrey. Okay, tell us. Well, we go first. We have two businesses here that we're gonna discuss, right?
Yes.
So, which one do you want to discuss first? Your story with Bizu or your servehappy.ph?
Of course, we'd start with my story with Bizu because it's where I began.
Yes. Okay.
So what is the beginnings of Bizu?
Bizu is actually a brand we started 15 years ago. Yes, and if you're wondering, Bizu means kiss in French, so it's bisu bisu, right?
Yeah.
So in
Beso,
Spanish or in the Philippines, we use the word beso. In
Beso,
French, they use bisu. And we coined it to become a brand for us.
Meron na agad tayong
It's something
learning.
nice because we're talking about brands, no? So
Yes.
it's about building brands, and it starts with a name, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
And I wanted to share how we started it. So my mom, this is a family business of ours. So
Okay.
my mom started this in 2002.
2002.
Yes, and I was actually still studying in college at that time, but I was already kind of helping her out, being very hands-on with building this brand for her. And in 2002, there were not much restaurants.
Yes.
Here in the Philippines, you know,
Okay.
I remember only there were very few, and it was not yet. We didn't have that dine entertainment culture. Yes.
Dine entertainment.
Yes, it's called dine entertainment.
Yes.
We didn't have much malls then. So when we came out with this brand, people were thinking that we franchised Bizu from maybe Japan or Europe.
I thought though.
You
that
thought
was my
so?
yes.
Yeah, because
I
it was
thought
so
too.
good, you know. I mean, we made it look very global, very
Very foreign.
international, very
Totoo.
international. And in 2002, to have that kind of outlook is very new and very game-changing.
Yeah, very progressive.
Yes, very progressive. And so we started with our patisserie in Glorieta, and it's a very, very small kiosk because, of course, we didn't have that much capital to begin with. And it was
So the first one
a
was
very
Glorieta.
big struggle for us because we had to loan money
Yes. Okay.
to begin with, to start the dream.
I think, ma'am, that's a natural course, no? Of course.
Yes.
If you don't have capital, of course, you have to loan.
Yeah.
Pero I think it takes a good credit standing also.
Yeah, well, we
So
had to
that's your
mortgage.
parents.
We had to mortgage
Yes.
some land, you know, and really talk to the banks about what your vision is for the business, no? But at that time, the vision was very clear. It's very good. It's very focused, you know. So we opened up cafes, big and small, all over the metro, and we started with our flagship product, which was the macaron de Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we started
You
that
were the first.
15 years ago.
Yeah,
so
I've never-
when the
in
craze
2002?
came in,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
when the craze came in,
Hindi pa sikat
yeah,
nun.
because my mom was into export in her previous life, and she would be frequenting Europe, France.
Yes. Okay.
And she was enamored with the pastries there, and she said, "Why don't we have this and bring it to the Philippines?"
That's so brave
it is,
of you,
It's
Mom.
very brave because to do that, you know, it's capital intensive.
Correct.
Yeah, so I think it starts with a lot of guts.
Oo.
Yeah.
Like yung market, sino kayang bibili na sa Pilipinas
And
ng macaroni?
and it's high end.
Yeah.
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 So that's one of the struggles, right? Of starting something brand new.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have to thank Bizu for bringing in macaroni in the Philippines.
Yes.
They started it.
Yes, and the very pretty personal cakes that we have, no, that are very delicate but very intensely flavored. That's what we have.
I'm getting hungry now.
Getting hungry. Look at the photos, they're amazing.
I wish we had
We're
some
actually flashing the photos.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
they're very like appetizing.
Oh,
Yes,
oh.
yes.
So I think everyone is hungry now from watching all of that.
Okay. So, ma'am, you were a college student then.
Yes, I was.
So to be exact, to be specific, how old?
I was,
Are you
I
then?
think 21 years
2021.
old.
So are you also into were you hyped with your mom's idea na, okay, you're opening this restaurant? You really
Yeah.
wanted restaurant also?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, no, I didn't want a restaurant.
You just wanted to help.
I was really, I took up advertising. I was a communication major at that time. And so really, hospitality, restaurants was not really in the realm of what I was thinking that I was gonna do in my life, you know? And here she is because she's very passionate. She took up culinary the same time I was taking up my college.
So she really is an expert.
And so she really was already passionate. But our family is a foodie family. We already knew what we wanted to eat. We already knew the experience that we wanted to have. And so, kaya yun, we brought it in. We built it because we're brand believers. We're creative entrepreneurs. That's how we want to see ourselves.
Yes.
No? And I want everyone to think about it this way because if you're an entrepreneur, it's all about being creative.
Yes,
Yes.
yung
Yes.
hindi kagagaya, but you
Oo.
will be the first one
Yes,
to do it.
yun talaga. Yun talaga
yun.
yung maganda.
Oh, hindi
So,
yung, yeah.
where are all of the branches now of Bizu?
Oh, we have 6 branches. We have in Global City in St. Luke's.
Yes.
Our flagship is
I've been
in
to that.
Greenbelt. We have in Promenade. We have in Robinson's Magnolia. We have in Eastwood. We also have in Alabang Town Center. So
Wow.
we have various branches across the metro, and we hope to be, more widespread in the next 2 years to
I
come.
noticed they were
Wow.
strategically placed.
Yes, well, we
Yung
have to
center
be.
ng cities
Yes,
talaga.
usually.
Yes. We should go to the one in Greenbelt.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the flagship one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And it's a beautiful experience when you go there.
So now Bizu is not just at these restaurants, correct? You've expanded now to events. Can you
Yes.
let us more about that?
So in 2004, when I entered the business, because I graduated in March of 2004, and I said, okay, I have to really start here in Bizu. I mean, my mom needed a lot of help from us. So we're 3 in the family. I'm the second and the only daughter. So I said, this is a very feminine brand, and I really want to take
color,
the
the
challenge, of building a brand with her. So I started off as a sales and marketing director in the company. And so we were doing a lot of marketing work, and I was really enjoying the time. But at the same time, beside me was one of the admin persons, and she was taking calls from people asking us to bring Bizu to their homes.
Oh.
So we said,
Meaning
how do you do
delivery,
that?
ganyan.
More like cater small occasions.
Oh, like
So it's a
parties?
natural progression, So to
okay.
cater parties, to cater little intimate events at home. And so we said, hey, that's something we can do because that expands our market.
Product line, yes.
Our product line, and it makes us more scalable because ngayon we're not limited lang to the branches. We can already go out and grow faster at that pace.
Yes.
So I said, this business needs a lot of spearheading, and I became passionate about events. At that time, when we talk about marketing, hindi na siya above the line lang. It's not
Yes.
the tri-media that we're
Yeah,
talking
hindi siya
about.
TV,
Hindi na siya
radio,
TV,
magazine
radio,
lang.
magazine,
Yes.
and print. So there's already activations,
Yes.
So when a brand comes in and they launch a new product, kailangan may party, Lalo na
Oh,
ngayon, may
yes.
party kasi pag-usapan pa siya sa Facebook, pag-usapan siya sa
I-Instagram
Instagram.
pa yan.
Oo nga.
Kailangan yung mga taong pumupunta na-feel talaga yung brand na yan. So there was the rise of events, Eventology.
Yeah, we noticed
Diba?
that too.
Yan, so we were there at the forefront, and at the same time, I recall starting also the wedding segment of Bizu.
okay.
Started with wedding.
Yeah. We started with small socials kasi syempre kailangan practice ka muna sa 30
Yes,
persons.
portfolio muna.
Oo, kailangan 30 persons, later 50 persons. And so I said, no, kailangan natin palakihin tong catering natin. Kailangan attack na natin a bigger segment. And a very good segment that we entered was weddings, Because I was walking with my sister-in-law in a wedding fair, and I saw caterers setting up their booths, and I said, ay, ang ganda. Kailangan kasali din ako dito sa next wedding fair. So, nag-sign up talaga ako. Pumunta ako sa booth. Sabi ko, paano ako dito sasali? Because we have a brand, which is Bizu, and it's a very, very romantic brand.
Yes.
But during that time, hindi niyo pa ginagawa yung weddings.
Hindi
That
pa.
was the first na
Walang
dapat
lakas
kasali
loob
ko
lang
next.
talaga.
You just join.
Kailangan may vision ka lang. Tapos sabihin mo, sige, gagawin ko to.
Kaya yan.
Oo. Sabi ko, ipoposition ko to kasi yung Bizu is a very beautiful, romantic, feminine feminine brand and
I
napakabagay
noticed,
nito.
parang ang dainty niya kapag
Yes.
nilagay mo siya sa party. I saw
Oo.
the photos kanina. We flashed some photos kanina.
Napakaganda siya ilagay sa party. So,
Oo.
hindi na siya
Isang
normal or regular na wedding. It's a very signature wedding that I want brides to have. Yon.
Yes.
So
Okay.
iba na siya. It's very beautiful wares, beautiful flowers, but most importantly, tasteful, delicate, delicious food that will be celebrated and enjoyed.
Yeah,
Diba?
with all
Yes.
those highfalutin description, paano yung pricing? How do you
Of
make
course,
it competitive?
Yun lang, I have to be very competitive. But then, kailangan ko isupport yung aking brand promise. So, hindi
yes.
naman ako pwedeng mura, hindi naman ako
And
kikita,
under-deliver,
diba?
yeah.
Tapos under-deliver. Kailangan swak na swak talaga siya. So, we are mid-priced. We are not priced at a very high-end level. I might say we are even cheaper than many hotels.
Yes,
Yun.
okay.
So, buti na lang, no? There are a lot of wedding venues that are sprouting up here in the metro.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people are getting these venues and getting Bizu. You know, so we give a hotel-like experience for less than the cost of it, no, to have it in a hotel.
Ma'am, do you have to be affiliated with a certain hotels para ma-accredit or makapag-cater kayo? Kung for example, dun yung venue ng weddings or events?
Hindi kami nakakapag-cater sa hotels because usually they have their own banqueting
I see.
department.
Okay.
But that's why, no, so we become accredited with wedding venues, no? So like Blue Leaf, for example, is a
Yes.
partner, you know, so we are able to cater there.
So yung catering, you do not only serve yung desserts. Yung
Of course, it's the whole shebang.
okay.
It's the entire, no?
The entire menu.
We bring the chairs, the tables, we bring the flowers,
okay.
the complete
Talaga.
service, and the food is from cocktails, no, to the salads, to the main course, and right now we do a lot of action stations in our catering, and then down to the dessert buffet.
Dessert
So
catering.
it's an entire
Complete,
package.
yes.
Ganyan talaga yan. Kailangan instant, ganun na ngayon sa panahon na to.
Yes.
Isang tawag, go
One-stop
sign
shop.
contract, one-stop shop, kailangan
Dapat.
lahat nandyan na.
And then
Ganyan
that's the
ngayon.
essence of good branding, right?
Yes, kailangan ganon. Kasi branding is not just, you know, talking about the name,
Yes.
diba? But it's the promise that you are consistently delivering that level of
Yeah.
quality and that people believe in you. So
Yes.
that's the essence. One
Yung
of the
branding,
best
ma'am,
essence.
correct. Yung branding nagsisimula yan sa pangalan ng business.
Yes.
So you discussed na kanina, bakit siya purple, bakit ganun yung font. Very
Yes,
feminine talaga.
yes.
Yun talaga yung target nila.
Oo. Tapos, di ba, I explained the name and I talked about the energy of it, no? That
Yes.
there's the kiss, and it's all about relationship. So when you come to give a cake, you are forging a relationship, right?
Wow.
Yes.
It's
deep,
ganon.
no?
And then when you eat with your mom,
Oo.
with your daughter, or with your best friend, no, over coffee, that's also forging of a relationship.
Yes.
And it goes farther than that to catering, because when you celebrate with the people you love, from small events to big events, no, it's also forging of relationship. So it's all about these little celebrations in your life that you celebrate with Bizu.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so that's the Bizu and that's the branding, how it started and how they're trying to maintain their good branding. Now they're expanding my catering na. Serve happy, we will discuss that later, Gerald. Thank you for reminding us. Yes.
Yes, now from all that you've learned from Bizu, now you are starting a new venture.
Yes,
Well,
of
can you let us
course.
know
Oo.
more about that?
So, syempre, this is my entrepreneurial nature. And sabi ko that there is really a pain point here in the catering that I've been doing. No? We always have a dearth of waiters. We always need more staffing. And when I talk to my fellow friends in the restaurant industry or in the hotel industry, I mean, it's pretty hard to come by, you
Yes.
know? And then I talk to the waiters and they say, nahirapan kami makahanap ng trabaho. 'Di ba? Sabi ko, bakit ganyan? May mismatch. May mismatch na hindi nagtatagpo yung employer and employee.
Yes, yung skills.
Yung skills natin, ganun, hindi nagkikita, no? So sabi ko, you know, I need to use tech. I need to find a way that people can meet in this new space that we have, no?
Yeah.
Because I find that a lot of our waiters, a lot of our staff are always on Facebook.
Okay.
Diba? Like ngayon, diba? We are on Facebook and it
Yes.
is the new trend right now. I mean,
Yes.
it's really where things are headed. And so I said, you know, we have to form a venue online where service can meet service staff. Service industries can meet the actual service staff because they're not doing the traditional, they're not signing up in traditional job boards right now. So they want things more instant, more clear-cut. So I put up servehappy.ph. So you guys have to log in to servehappy.ph. It's a market space for jobs focusing on the hospitality. So focusing hotels, restaurants, events, and travel. So it's a very interesting space. No?
Ma'am, why this industry?
Because I'm
it's kind of
very,
related to
very
the
passionate. I mean, the best thing that I enjoyed about working
The
in catering actually is the training.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay,
And
yes.
it's touching
Training of your
people's
staff.
lives. Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's when I train them and they find new skills. And, you know, after, even if they don't stay with Bizu, they find meaning also in other brands, or they go abroad, and I see how I've touched a lot of them. You know, so
okay.
recruitment,
Imparted
training is something that's so valuable to me. Yon, so sabi ko, if there's something, I don't want to put up another restaurant, you know, I mean, we can keep doing that, but
Yes.
I want to be really like grassroots and really like go and think of something that would really affect change here in society.
Wow,
So I
that's
wanted
very
to
With
nice.
purpose.
I want that
With
kind of
purpose.
purpose. Yeah.
This has a much deeper
Of
meaning.
course,
yeah.
of course.
Oo.
Because when you're in business and you do things that are selfish lang, it's not gonna flourish. You know?
yeah.
It's really the
That's
way
so
I
true.
wanna think about business. No? When you guys wanna think of something, you're not doing it just for yourself. You're doing it for your family, and you're doing it for society.
The community,
Diba?
yes.
In the community. And when you do something like that to that level, no, it will flow. The energy should flow, and you leave it to God.
Yes, that's
Diba?
true. That's
So that's
good.
something that I
Yes.
want to import also
Okay,
to
so
our viewers.
let's talk about the operations, ma'am. How do you recruit these people, and then yung process na pagtitrain after recruitment, and then yung pagde-deploy na mismo sa kanila? Tell us something about
So
it.
right now we're not yet doing training, and
Okay.
it's something that I want to do in the future. But right now, it started lang a month ago.
Oh,
So
this
right
last
now
month.
we are in acquisition phase. We want to get as much applicants online so that these businesses will have resources. They will have more people signing up to their jobs. So when you go in, you'll see waiter jobs, you'll see bartender jobs, you'll see barista jobs. These are actual soft skill service jobs that the Filipinos are very, very good at. Diba?
Yes.
Diba tayo yung hospitable,
Yeah. Okay, innate
hospitable,
sa atin
most hospitable people in the world come from the Philippines. Right now, we're still local, so we're still a local site, but later on, we're going to be international because that's where the Filipinos are. We're international. So
Yes.
we're in, like in your channel, right? So when you're reading up, and I said, oh, nakakatuwa, di ba? So
Oh,
it's,
international.
the Filipinos are everywhere. And so
Yes.
I hope to be able to have that kind of channel also, to bring people to those
Friends,
jobs.
I'm just curious, for example, ako naghahanap ako ng work dun sa industry na yon. For example, gusto ko sa restaurant or hotel. So I will sign up there, ma'am.
Yes.
And then saan nyo ako dadalhin? May where do you find the vacancies? for
Okay,
me?
so it's really on the front page or the landing page, and you can see na kaagad, no, if you want barista jobs, there's a button there, and you can see already the collection of barista jobs. So if you have training, for example, in TESTA for a barista course, or you came from university, and that's really the type of job you want, or you know what, even if you have no experience at all, I want to let you give it a try.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, because we even have jobs for stewards, so that's dishwashing. And sabi nga nila, di ba, kahit magsimula ka doon. Kasi alam ko yung executive pastry chef namin nagsimulang janitor. Pero sa tiyaga,
Oh.
di ba? Sa tiyaga lang, sa attitude. Sabi ko sa sipag, sa business na ito, aangat ka talaga sa attitude lang. Hindi na kailangan ikaw yung pinakamatalinong tao.
Oh.
Okay, so do you serve, I just wanted to be more specific, do you serve yung both ends na
Yes.
yung applicants and yung company na looking for staff?
Yes. So,
Okay.
yung applicants, libreng mag-sign up.
Okay, pupunta
Walang
lang kami
bayad
sa
po.
website.
Pupunta lang kayo sa website.
But for the business na naghahanap ng staff, how do they get to you?
Okay, so, well, that's our sales. So, that's how I monetize the business, no? So, it's usually an advertising business. It's a classified ads business. So, they have to pay to post their ads.
Ah,
But
okay.
however, right now, we're still free because we're still promoting the site. Yun.
Also, then, log
right
in
now,
now.
it's free. So, log in now. No, you can find jobs. You can also find people on the site. And people are actually applying already. So you
Wow.
can build your database for free. So you have to take advantage of that opportunity.
So again, what is the website?
It's servehappy.ph.
Yes.
Yun.
So inviting all people, all service workers looking for job
Yes.
opportunities,
Yes, just
and
log into
also employers, right?
Yes,
Businesses.
employers, businesses, correct.
Okay. Sorry, mas concerned lang ako dun sa, for example, applicants, ma'am. Gaano katagal yung deployment? Like, for example, nag-sign in ako, nag-register ako, and then nakahanap ka ng opportunity for me. Gaano katagal before I get to that particular company? Before ako matanggap?
Automatic yun kasi once you click apply, automatic na pumupunta na yan sa dashboard ng kumpanya.
Oh, sa
hindi
kanila
naman,
mismo.
so sa kanila mismo. So sila po ang magde-decide at the end of the day kung kayo
Yes.
kung kayo ay pasok po sa kanilang standards.
I see.
So ako, ang payo ko is to click as much, 'di ba? Kasi madali lang mag-click eh. And the more employers there are more chances for you also to get that position.
Nice use of technology, ma'am.
Of course,
Talagang
ganun na
ikaw
ngayon.
lang yung parang middleman.
Oo.
Yes.
Oo, naghahanap ng employer-employee. Tama.
Pero next month, napakaganda po kasi lalabas na po yung Facebook app namin, no?
okay.
At makaka-like and share na kayo ng trabaho. So the jobs now are not just on the web app, they're on inside Facebook. So you can apply inside Facebook without leaving
I-share,
the
tag
interface.
yung friends.
Yes,
Yes.
pwede kayo mag-tag ng friends ninyo sa
Yun.
trabaho,
Mas
i-share
madaling
yung ano.
mag-share
So
ng
ngayon,
opportunity.
we're trying to attack both active candidates and passive candidates. Yung mga hindi naghahanap ng
Nice.
trabaho, tas biglang, ay, parang maganda tong opportunity na to. Do I grab this now? Isang click lang.
Wow, that's so
Yes.
exciting. So where do you see the future of Serve Happy?
For me kasi Serve Happy, I want to talk about the brand first, no, and map out the future for it kasi kaya nga Serve Happy kasi service and then happiness. So that's the energy of the brand that we put up in my team. And I see in the future it's there to bring happiness to a lot of people.
Yes, for sure.
I mean, I don't know where technology will take us because that's so fast-paced. But at the end of the day, if we're grounded on what we're providing people, I think that's the best thing that can happen to the brand.
Wow, that's so good.
And also, they plan to be international, di ba?
Of course, yes, I want to be an international site, want to be around the ASEAN region. Of course, wherever the Filipinos are, I'm gonna be there.
So-
Hanggat pwede yung Pilipino dun sa bansa na yun.
Hanggang
Yes.
papayagan tayo pumasok dyan. Nandun
Dadalhin
tayo.
tayo with Serve Happy
Yes,
doon.
of course. Oo.
Okay, pero Rans, Miss Audrey here is also, a mom, may Bizu catering, may Serve Happy. Ma'am, how do you juggle things?
Oo nga, teka. Wife din ako.
Nakalimutan ko yun. Mom, wife, /daughter.
Oo. It's a big struggle, of course, no?
Yes.
Managing everyone on a regular basis. But I do this for my family. First and foremost, I do this for my family. And they know that. And they know that even if there are times, of course, in catering na sa gabi, wala ako. Or weekends, wala ako. Yun, I try to maximize my time spent with them on other days. Sabi nga nila,
Balance
quality daw over quantity.
Over quantity.
So, pag nandun naman ako, kasama ko sila, dapat fully present ako with them. And yun naman ang maalala ng aking daughter, ng mga
Yes.
ginagawa ko for her.
Gusto mo bang mamana ni daughter yung Serve Happy and Bizu
Ako
in the
naman,
future?
hindi ko naman yan pinipilit, di ba? So, kung gusto niya, okay. Pero for me, the legacy I leave behind is for others. So, it's for her to choose if she wants to take that path.
Oh, that's so good.
Yes.
So for a lot of our viewers who are aspiring to be business owners, to start their own startup, what is some words of advice that you can give to them?
Okay. So when you start your own startup, you gotta be ready with, ang sabi ko, a lot of guts and grit. 'Di ba? Kasi hindi madali talaga ito, 'di ba? Hindi madali. Lalo na nagsimula din ako, sumasakay ako ng truck pag wala yung driver, nagiging pahinante ako, tapos naging waitress din ako, 'di ba? Tapos naging captain waitress, at least napopromote din ako. Pero ang alam ko, I know the ins and outs of everything that I do, from top to bottom. So
That's
you
the
have
advantage,
to,
ma'am.
yun talaga, kailangan you
Thank
have
you for
to
sharing that.
bring yourself, ilabas mo talaga sarili niyo.
Oh, wow.
Nag-immerse ka talaga sa
Of
business.
course.
So that you can relate to your staff.
Yes.
It's very important.
Oo. Tsaka the operations, like it's at the back of your hand.
Yeah.
And yun nga mahaba talaga ang process, hindi kaagad-agad ang success. Marami ang pagsusubok, pero kaya sabi ko grit talaga kasi kailangan solid ka, hindi ka nag-give up. So, ang sabi nila, nawawala lang ang isang negosyo pag sumusuko yung founder.
Oh,
Yun lang yun.
Ma'am, thank you for sharing your story dun sa Serve Happy, but I wanna go back to Bizu. I just, parang, naging interested and curious lang ako. Ang daming nagpa-pop up na mga dessert houses, dessert places, but you still manage to exist for 15 years now. How do you handle the competition? That's aside from our good branding na topic.
Of course, oo.
Competition tayo.
Ang competition, napaka-importante. Magandang may competition eh. No? Pero pag gumagawa ka ng negosyo, paharap lang ang patingin mo. Yung tingin nyo, diretso lang. Hindi anong ginagawa nito sa kanan, tapos
Gagayahin mo,
yung puso mo, humihina. Dapat hindi ganon. Kailangan forward thinking, unahan nyo sila. Di ba? Hindi tayo gagaya. Kailangan kung pioneer ka forever. So, kailangan isip ka ng isip talaga ng mga gimmicks, isip ka ng mga bagong mailalabas mo, ganon. So, tuloy-tuloy lang talaga, kailangan lakas loob lang.
Tsaka may market na ang Bizu eh. Pag pumupunta ka talaga, may mga group of friends.
Yes.
Yun talaga yung pupuntahan
Mga balikbayans
mo.
po, pupunta dito.
Yung ambience, tahimik. Parang for catching up talaga yung place nila. So,
I'm waiting for you to bring me there.
yeah, I was.
Hindi lang, kasama po ako dyan.
Yes.
Kaya
Tignan mo yung
utang ko yan
attire
sa
niya.
inyo.
Yung palette
Bagay
na
na
Bizu
bagay
na.
yan. Bagay na bagay. Ako rin eh, pinag-isipan ko rin to.
Ma'am, sige, pupunta ka. Isang branch mo gusto. Sabihin lang
Sa
natin
Greenbelt
kay Miss
tayo.
Audrey.
Yes, the pioneer one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your sharing your
Salamat,
story and
salamat.
giving us these
Yeah,
things.
very
Before we go, let's say
inspiring.
hi to some of our viewers.
Yes, baka may tanong sila kay Miss Audrey. I cannot connect daw.
Namatay din ng cellphone ko.
Okay, sige.
So,
Pwede
but
yan.
let's greet some birthday celebrants that we have.
Oh yes, of course. I wanna first greet Kababi Capistrano celebrating his birthday today mismo, March
Yes.
6, right?
Happy
Hello po,
birthday.
Kababi. Happy birthday po.
Happy birthday.
Yes. And to my friend Marinel Kianio, she turned 22 last Saturday, March 4. Happy birthday, Nel. We love you.
How about you give a shout out to some of your family members?
Yeah.
Birthday po ni Kadante Recto.
Oh,
Oh,
Kadante,
hello.
Recto,
Happy birthday po.
Kailan po?
Kahapon po.
Oh, kahapon, March
belated
5.
po.
Belated
Happy
po.
birthday sa kaibigan kong si Eileen Juan. So, birthday din niya today. Pero I wanna
birthday po.
say hello to my daughter, Raven. Yun,
Hello,
so I
is she
hope
watching?
she watches soon. 2 years old pa lang po
Ay,
siya.
okay.
Pero i-record ko kasi to para sa kanya.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Para mapanood niya.
Opo.
Tapos
So,
kahit paglaki na niya.
So,
kaya
I think-
yan. Pwede yan. Enough ko muna yung wifi mahina eh. Kay Gerald naman eh.
I don't have any birthdays, but shout out to my mom for my clothes, for putting it together for this ensemble.
Ako, shoutout sa Serve Happy team, tsaka sa Bizu catering team ko, sa mga tao, sa mga kasamahan ko sa Bizu. Yun po, dito po ako.
Hello. Make sure to share the page with all of your friends and family members, and let us know your comments in our video. Okay.
Yes. Mahina yung connection natin.
Okay, so I
Sayang
guess we'll
naman.
save the comments for next video.
Babasahin na
Yes.
lang natin or magre-reply tayo dun sa comment box. Okay.
So we hope that you enjoyed this morning's episode.
Yes, thank
These
you.
are mornings filled with meaningful business talk.
Giving you useful advice on how to win at your career.
I am Randy Bernardino.
And I am Mayan Manzano, and this is
Daily Insight.